In American interior design, there's a growing trend of merging the timeless charm of vintage aesthetics with the clean lines of minimalist luxury and the warmth of rustic finishes. This video explores how vintage elements can breathe nostalgic life into modern minimalist rustic homes, creating soulful, elegant spaces that feel both grounded and sophisticated. This unique blend fuses three distinct aesthetics. Vintage brings history and character, minimalist delivers clarity and openness, and rustic adds warmth and texture. Together, they create a home that feels lived in, calming, and luxurious without being ostentatious. Vintage style in the U.S. often includes pieces from the early 20th century, think old radios, mid-century chairs, or Edison bulb lighting. These elements create a nostalgic feeling, reminding us of simpler times while celebrating design history. Reclaimed wood beams, hand-hewn flooring, and exposed brick walls are foundational rustic elements. In the American context, these features evoke images of old barns, colonial homes, and countryside retreats, perfect backdrops for vintage layering. Rustic interiors often feel heavy. By applying a minimalist mindset, neutral tones, simplified layouts, and uncluttered surfaces, we lighten the feel while preserving rustic charm. The result is both earthy and elegant, rooted yet refined. In a minimalist rustic home, vintage furniture becomes a focal point. A distressed leather Chesterfield sofa or a hand-carved armoire can serve as a central visual anchor while preserving the flow and simplicity of the space. The American minimalist approach isn't about empty rooms, it's about intentionality. When using vintage accents, choose wisely. A typewriter on a console, a rotary phone in the hallway, each item should carry emotional or visual weight. Iron chandeliers and wrought iron sconces echo rustic America, while Edison bulbs, mid-century floor lamps, and candlelit lanterns bring vintage ambience. Layering these choices creates soft, ambient light that feels both intimate and timeless. Large windows and skylights play a central role. In American home design, especially in the West, sunlight is considered a vital design element. It enhances the organic textures and allows vintage pieces to shine naturally. Sage greens, dusty rose, sepia, and navy blue are vintage-friendly yet modern when paired with minimalist whites, beiges, and grays. These colors mirror classic American interiors, think 1940s kitchens or 1970s sunrooms, infused with updated sophistication. Using these tones strategically, perhaps an accent wall in colonial blue or rust-colored linen drapes, creates visual interest without overwhelming the minimalist layout. Vintage styling thrives on contrast and character within balanced surroundings. Gallery walls with vintage maps, black and white family portraits, or botanical sketches can add narrative depth. In American vintage homes, these walls act as storytellers, anchoring the design in personal and cultural history. Rustic homes with vintage elements welcome imperfections. Cracked leather, chipped paint, and worn metal surfaces aren't flaws, they're features. These textures evoke the American tradition of hand-me-downs and heirlooms, adding soul to modern interiors. The bedroom becomes a haven of softness and memory. Wrought iron bed frames, linen canopies, and quilted coverlets inspired by early Americana traditions make the space serene and deeply personal. Vintage in the American South often includes floral wallpaper, embroidered cushions, and antique vanities. Integrating these within a minimalist rustic framework offers a touch of romance without losing clarity or calm. American farmhouse-inspired bathrooms with clawfoot tubs, pedestal sinks, and brass faucets bring the past into daily life. Their simplicity pairs well with clean-lined tiles and minimalist layouts, offering both comfort and style. Adding vintage mirrors, perhaps a sunburst design from the 1950s or a distressed French frame, helps bring depth and light to the bathroom while honoring craftsmanship of the past. A large reclaimed wood table, passed down through generations or styled to look that way, becomes the heart of the home. Combined with simple modern chairs or antique spindleback seating, the dining room feels both functional and timeless. A vintage chandelier or a row of pendant lanterns above the dining table enhances intimacy. In American culture, dining is about connection, and vintage lighting creates a mood perfect for storytelling and gathering. The entryway introduces your design story. A weathered console table, a vintage umbrella stand, and a classic coat rack signal hospitality and heritage, a warm American welcome from the very first step. Even in this small space, balancing rustic structure, minimalist openness, and vintage detail sets the tone. Add a vintage rug or framed postcard collection to tie it all together naturally. Bringing vintage feels into a luxury minimalist rustic house is more than aesthetics, it's storytelling through space. For American homeowners, it's about honoring the past, living intentionally, and finding beauty in simplicity and soul. This hybrid style invites warmth, memory, and elegance into everyday life. Whether you're designing from scratch or layering slowly over time, the vintage minimalist rustic approach delivers a uniquely timeless home.